Oh. Season 5, bitches. Better buckle up.
Yeah, he's back again. Let the madness roll. Dick buttons on a mic with a heart and soul. Rants that roar, reviews that bite. He's firing off truth like a spark in the night. Welcome to the world according to Dick. Season 5 is here. Better turn it up quick. He raves, he rants, he never phones it in. And when the wine gets flowing, the VINCENZONE begins. Flashback segments, crank it, rewind, turn up the past, let the fury collide. Years may roll on, but the fire won't die. Dick buttons thunder, still loud, still alive. He rants, he roots, he tells it straight. No sugarcoat, no hesitate. It's the world according to Dick Buttons, where rants make the world sound great. Yeah! Don't hold back, let it fly. It's Dick Buttons, time to testify.
All right, I've had it. I've absolutely had it. We need to talk about the most infuriating, brain-melting, patience-destroying habits in the modern world. People who watch TV while scrolling on their phone and then have the audacity to ask questions about what's happening in the show. What the actual fuck are you doing? You're sitting right next to me, the TV's right there, and instead of paying attention, you're over there doom scrolling through TikTok, liking memes, texting your cousin, and watching cat videos. Then you look up mid-episode and go, wait, who's that guy? Who's that guy? He's the main character, you digital zombie. He's been on the screen for 45 minutes. You can't multitask your way through a damn show. You're not a NASA pilot. You're a distracted potato with Wi-Fi. This is why plot twists confuse you, because you're too busy living in 2 dimensions of stupidity at the same time. Oh, I can follow both. No, you can't. You're not multitasking. You're half-assing. 2 things at once. You're missing half the show, half of your messages, and all of my respect. It's like watching a movie with a toddler holding an iPad. They look up every 10 minutes and like, why did that guy die? Because you weren't watching, genius. You were too busy liking some influencer's breakfast burrito to notice the murder that just happened on screen. And the absolute worst? When they ask you to pause it. Pause it? No. We're not pausing it because you couldn't focus on the screen for a consecutive 30 seconds. This isn't choose your own adventure. This is a television. You either watch it or you don't. Pick a lane. So here are some Dick Buttons punishments for these people. The dual screen ban. If you can't watch a show without your phone, fine. We'll take your phone away and replace it with a rotary dial. Let's see you scroll that, champ. The spoiler penalty. Every time you ask a dumb question about something you missed, we spoil the next episode for you. That'll teach you to pay attention. The split attention experiment. For 1 full day, you can only do one thing at a time. Walk or talk, eat or breathe. Maybe then you'll appreciate focus again. Or the Pavlovian retraining. Every time you reach for your phone during a show, you get sprayed with a water bottle like an unruly cat. Eventually, you'll learn. So to all the screen-scrolling, attention-deficient couch zombies out there, put the damn phone down and watch the fucking show. You're missing the plot, ruining the moment, and slowly melting what's left of your brain into a puddle of distracted sludge. If you can't focus for 45 minutes without needing digital stimulation, you don't need Netflix, you need help. So do us all a favor. Mute the phone, open your eyes, and actually watch something before I start walking around with a spray bottle at every watch party. Who's that guy? It's called the protagonist, Karen. Okay, I can't take it anymore. Let's talk about the absolute geniuses, the digital Einsteins, who turn off all their notifications and then have the gall to complain that they missed something. What the hell did you think was going to happen? You shut off every alert, every ping, every vibration, and then 2 days later, you're standing there like a confused goldfish saying, "Oh, I didn't see your text." No kidding, brain trust. You turned off the thing that tells you there's a text. You can't throw your phone into do not disturb, buried under a pillow, and then act shocked that the world moved on without you. You're not the Dalai Lama. You're a grown adult with responsibilities. Maybe, just maybe, keep the on button on if you don't want to live in a state of permanent surprise. Oh, I like my peace and quiet. Oh, really? Then why are you bitching that nobody told you about the meeting, the birthday party, the group chat, the storm warning, the apocalypse? You wanted serenity. Congratulations. You missed everything. These people act like they've transcended the digital noise. I just can't be chained to my phone. No, Karen, you're not enlightened. You're unreliable. You're the human equivalent of message failed to send. I text you, I email you, I DM you. And then 3 days later, you reply with, "Sorry, just saw this." Yeah, no kidding. It's 2025, not the Pony Express. And as always, here are some fitting dick buttons punishments for these maniacs. The notification gauntlet. Every person who didn't see the message gets locked in a room with every notification sound playing simultaneously. Slack pings, messenger dings, calendar alerts all at once until their soul vibrates at 900 megahertz. The missed message tax. For every oops, I missed it, you owe everyone involved 1 cup of coffee and an apology in interpretive dance. Maybe that'll remind you to check your phone. The Ghosted Award. If you miss 3 important things in a row, you lose communication privileges entirely. We send your next invitation by carrier pigeon, since apparently you live off the grid. And finally, the reality check. You get assigned to a 12-year-old tech tutor who teaches you how to toggle a notification switch like a functioning adult. So yeah, if you're one of those people who turns off notifications and then whines that you missed the message, newsflash, you're the problem. You didn't miss it because of technology, you missed it because of you. Stop blaming your phone and start blaming your laziness. And for the love of all that's digital, turn your damn notifications back on. Because I swear, the next time someone tells me, "Oh, I didn't see it," I'm going to tattoo enable alerts across their forehead in Comic Sans. Oh, you missed this episode? Yeah, figures your notifications are off.
The boys are back, entertainment's on. Wine is flowing, topics insane. Friends for life, breaking it down. No script, no breaks, no shame. They bring it loud, they bring it strong. Crack it open, turn it on. When the chaos hits the microphone, the VINCENZONE. Turn it up and listen on.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. From that theme song, you know what time it is. And to my right,
As always, honored and humbled, and mostly humbled.
yes, humble.
I save you the trouble.
Because let me make sure. Hold on, let me check this. Make sure this is green. Yeah, okay. Humbled because we made a wager off camera, but was verified on text.
And I actually initiated it.
You did,
I did.
and I said that there was no way the Patriots are winning that game.
I thought
And-
all that heavy betting somebody was going to finagle.
And what was the bet?
a bottle of wine.
Fork it over, bitch.
So I found they were out of Boone's Farm,
Oh, I wouldn't have accepted Boone's Farm, by the way.
and then I was looking for something in a box, but instead I got you one of your favorites.
Oh, yes. Apothic Dark, ladies and gentlemen. The gift that just keeps on giving.
And-
That's going in my private stash.
that's
Hold on.
right, because this is my week to bring the vino.
And what did you bring?
I cloned it.
Oh, a nice. Compliments of my mom's house cleaning out.
Absolutely love it.
I believe, if I remember correctly, that there was a big rash of Elvis statues that came out like after he died.
All right.
That was the first one. Then I don't know if you remember, there were like, I'll throw up a picture of it,
Mhm.
like a large head but a small body.
Like a bauble?
No, but they were like
Oh, really?
ceramic like that, and they were like this tall.
Wow.
and they had Ray Charles, Elvis, Johnny Cash, and stuff. Yeah.
You now have Elvi. There are two
Elvi,
of them.
yes,
It's the plural of Elvis.
correct.
There can only be one Elvis, by the way.
All right, so while I'm opening this,
All right.
what did you think of the game?
Everything after Charlie Puth's national anthem was crap.
Well, the game itself, listen, people were did say it was going to be a defensive game.
It was just a hot mess of slow. I mean, they're not always like that.
No, they're not always like that.
And you can't expect them to be like playoff games, which, I've watched the playoff game go, for me, that's my Super Bowl when I watch some of those playoff games because they're just so competitive.
Traditionally, the Super Bowl is a letdown from the playoff weeks.
Yeah, it really is. Ugh, terrible.
I enjoyed the. Whoa! Did you guys see that?
When Cork's attack. We have to mention we went to the Big D's house.
And ladies and gentlemen, the power of the podcast. I did mention that Big D did say he was not going to do the deep fried turkey.
Correct.
And when we arrived, oh no, it was at dinner that.
Yes, it was went out for my birthday.
Hey, it went out for your birthday, yeah. And he mentioned that. Oh, I listened to the podcast. Now I got to make the turkey.
And he did.
The people have spoken, and they listened.
And then I felt bad and helped him. And I took 101 in deep frying.
Yeah, you're bolder than me because
man, I was dropping that thing into the oil.
I watched too many videos.
Wow.
Where people's houses went up in flames, and I think I put that up there on the episode when we talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to dip it in slowly because it's fussing and burping, and yeah, that's crazy.
So, Mr. Big D, if you're listening, a couple scratch offs for me and Vincenzo.
It was a great turkey, though.
Save the there's nothing. Listen,
yes,
taste wise, nothing like it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for paying off on your bet.
Always.
What was your favorite commercial? I have mine.
Okay.
I'll let you go first.
All right. I think it was actually a tie. I couldn't say that.
You're always so different. Go ahead.
That's why you have me on.
This is true, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm the anomaly. Between the Dunkin' commercial with Ben Affleck and that whole thing going on.
That was my number one, by the way.
Okay. And probably just right up there with it was the
Don't say the horse and the eagle.
no.
Okay. All right.
I've had time to digest. The one with the clenching, I guess it was
the
tight end.
Tight end, yes.
Tight end commercial.
The world's coming down. I don't know if you guys heard that, but
We have Fritzy in a box back there. She can't get out. Fritzy, it's not your time yet.
she would get out. Trust me.
Still
She would find a way. Yeah. So that was my favorite commercial, the de-aging, and that must have cost a pretty penny.
Yeah.
What I didn't like, my least favorite,
Okay.
and now that I've watched it, listen,
Yeah.
that Mandalorian trailer
Yeah.
was bullshit.
It really was.
Now listen, I know what they were going for.
Right. But
The Clydesdale thing.
it doesn't necessarily work, though.
Here's what they're trying to do,
Hmm.
and I had this thought before I watched Den of Nerds.
Right.
And what's his name? Josh.
Josh.
Come in.
Fritzy, not for another few days.
I don't even think that we heard that. But anyway, if you did, it worked comedically. That trail, what Star Wars is trying to do,
Mhm.
they had a broad audience for Super Bowl,
Right.
and they tried to make it cutesy, putesy, ootsy,
Mhm.
so normal people want to go fucking see this movie.
Correct.
When in reality, okay, and I'm going to do another hot take.
All right.
You know I love AI,
Mhm.
and I love
As
special
do
effects.
I. As do I.
I'm sorry, the practical effects look goofy.
Yeah.
It looks like the fucking Muppet Show. Not even the Muppet Show. Muppets look better.
Yeah.
Which they're back on again, by the way.
I know. I saw.
I did not watch it, but I saw the commercial.
Right. With Sabrina Carpenter.
Is she the first guest? I
I'm
only
not
saw the
sure.
commercial, so I don't
Okay.
know.
All right.
Yeah, when she said, "Miss," she goes,
Yes, nice.
this is not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
wig." Oh, this is my hair too.
Wow, that was really good, Miss Piggy.
I thought it sounded like Kermit the Frog. That's bad.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I probably said it too loud and the mic didn't pick it up, but
You get the idea.
In retrospect, Big D, when you were trying to get me to take food home, and I did not because I didn't want the food home. Later on the next day, I said, I wish I had one of those fucking cheesesteak egg rolls to heat up.
Always. Oh, and I still saw some chicken wings. It was your egg. Oh,
Because,
and
not a lot of food was eaten. The turkey was gone, I think.
yeah.
Turkey was gone.
Well, most of it, some of it went to the dog when I
Oh,
was carving it.
okay.
Gotta keep the dogs happy.
There was a good portion of my egg rolls left, and I said, I'll leave them. And then
Yeah, but
the
there was a
next,
lot of food left
yeah,
over.
no, I'm just saying
Yeah,
mine stuff.
right.
Yeah, and then the next day I was looking for it, and so
And
whatever,
of
you
course,
lose.
it's like those leftovers.
Okay, so I didn't feel sorry. A lot of people were feeling sorry for Drake May. Is his name Drake?
I called him George by mistake when I told him to throw the ball, and I yelled, "George, throw the
No,
ball!"
I think
And I
it's
was like,
Drake.
I believe you're right. I don't know why I called him George.
He looked like a deer in the headlights most of the game.
He was.
And listen,
You look like a 12-year-old with
he's
a deer in the headlights.
23.
Right.
Okay, so I give him a pass.
Just the beginning of his career. Although did you see the guy running across
Or the end. Oh, the guy with no shirt?
Right,
And then one of the Patriots actually almost tackled him.
right. He kind of went over there and tagged him a little bit, and then the guy.
And then 15 security guards all piled on. Where was the penalty flag on that?
Correct.
I think 1.5 guards got him down, and then like 8 other guards just piled on.
Yeah, it was a dog pile.
It's a lawsuit, I think. Although once you're on the
Once you're on
field,
the field, you're it's explicitly written, especially nowadays. But I think that guy who ran onto the field with his shirt off and Bad Bunny both had more yardage than the Patriots. When Bad Bunny was doing all that walking, I think he had more yardage. The guy running on the field had more yardage than the Patriots. I'm just saying.
and I want to not get political. So trust me, this is not from a political vein, but I really got tired of people bitching about Bad Bunny and the halftime show.
Listen,
Whether or not it was your cup of tea.
when I sat with you to watch it, I said, you know what? I need to be open minded. I also watched on YouTube that other thing they
So-
put out. I'm also
I have 2 things I want to talk. I wanted
Open-minded.
to bring that up after.
oh, you can't wait.
I can't wait. But so
Mhm.
Bad Bunny incorporated Pedro Pascal. Did you see? I sent you that clip.
Yeah, you know what?
It was Cardi B and Pedro Pascal dancing on the
Right. Could they not get Gloria Estefan to
well,
take Lady Gaga? I understand that he has a relationship with Lady Gaga
Right.
that he like,
and Ricky
which is
Martin
fine,
was epic, I
but
thought.
I had to keep looking, going, is that Lady Gaga?
No, it
Or
wasn't.
is it because you're expecting
I knew it was Lady Gaga.
somebody in,
There's no mistaking
he was doing the whole
Lady G.
he was doing the whole Hispanic, whole Puerto Rican cultural thing, and then a native Canadian, a boom, and I went, oh, and then you go to Ricky Martin, which made it even more confusing. I was like,
Why?
well, because you Hispanic, native Canadian, Hispanic.
Oh, well, I
Why
mean,
didn't we not throw Gloria Stefan?
maybe they asked and maybe she wasn't
There's
available,
plenty Hispanic
She's
people
also
that he
old.
knows.
right?
So
I don't know. And you know-
actually, I've seen her lately, and she.
So
can
when we were
still-
watching them set up for the halftime, we noticed those trees were people, right?
Correct.
And I saw a reel.
Yes.
Someone was peeking their head out of the bushes, and the guys go, "Who's in that bush?"
Do you know
And
why?
Never danced.
No, they did. The way it was shot on ground level, you didn't capture that aerial view of them moving.
Oh.
So there were people in the blades of grass. That's what that was supposed to be. Getting
Okay.
$19 an hour.
I enjoyed it.
We're moved. If you did a more of an aerial view, you would have captured. I saw what they were trying to go for. And by the way, we should just do a halftime show of our own
AI.
where maybe I'm dressed like a bunny and you're the cameraman, but it's all about the cameraman trying to not to get hit and stomped on and dropped. And you know what? So if I was, by the way, if I went to the Super Bowl and I was waiting for the halftime show and I couldn't see what was going on, I'd be a little annoyed, even if I was facing them.
Well, there was big screens there too, so the people in the crowd saw what we saw on TV.
Yeah, they weren't really getting it.
Well, listen.
I've been there. I've been to Super Bowls to watch the halftime show.
Was it my 100% cup of tea? No. Did I understand it? No. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Am I gonna have a negative comment because it wasn't American.
No, I don't.
And
By the way,
that's a stupid comment.
the way,
I've heard people say that he is American.
yeah, that's you know what? Let's cut all that racist BS out.
Okay, but
Seriously,
that was part of it, though.
no. But
I'm
common
saying,
sense conservative. I'm going to say, let's cut that part out because that's just people talking to talk. However, if those song lyrics were written in English and he was singing them in English, or if you had subtitles for at least one of those
it would have.
songs,
Yes.
the FCC, which may still have a decision in that, Safiera, the song about being out of control. Have you read the lyrics?
No. Okay. Well, I mean,
Phew,
so that's
well, it's got that word in it a whole lot of times,
that's
but it's
NBC.
not even
Was NBC is ABC or NBC who had it?
NBC because ABC has it next year.
Okay, so that's NBC's fault if they're not gonna if
Well, Roger Goodell, so he
okay.
approves all.
Maybe he didn't go. I'm not
They-
gonna learn Spanish.
It was, this in the P word and the P
Okay.
word in this,
Okay, but so then
and licking
okay,
a lot of cunnilingus and anal, and
all right.
so if I'm Hispanic and I have young children who understand
Agreed.
Spanish,
I'm with you on that.
holy, what
But
is that?
so
Save
here's-
that for a concert.
I'm with you.
Save it for a concert.
I 100% agree. I
you-
did not know that, so I can't.
Oh, it was terrible.
Okay, now
Terrible.
do I understand what the NFL was trying to do?
I understand what they were doing.
The same reason we play fucking games in Germany,
Correct.
and they
absolutely.
want it to be a
They want-
worldwide thing.
They want to. I have no problem with the choice of entertainment. However,
You're right. The
there-
guidelines. Well, I think somebody dropped the ball then. I don't think people paid attention to the Spanish lyrics then. There's
Oh.
no way that
there's
standards and practices said, "Oh, we know what the words are," and let it go.
maybe you're right. Maybe you're right on that because it wasn't until afterwards that everybody was because everybody knew that song was going to be. I don't know if they knew it was going to be on the list, but somebody had to know it was on the list, and somebody had to translate it and say, "Listen, we have a Spanish speaking,"
Somebody should have. Doesn't mean
Correct.
they did.
or somebody didn't say, "Guess what? We're just not going to put the subtitles on."
I don't know if there's that underhand. I don't know.
Because that was a big question. I know at least so that we could appreciate it more. I know that I appreciate things more when I get the subtitles. I watch Korean movies with the subtitles, and I want them here. I want them to speak Korean,
Right. Well,
not those crappy English.
I've only watched two
Dubs.
subtitled movies.
Is one Parasite?
One is Parasite, and the
Right.
other one is Train to Busan.
Yeah, Train to Busan.
Oh, Busan. Sorry,
Train to Busan.
I don't speak Korean.
That's the English pronunciation, but that's okay.
And the sequel was not as good.
No.
No, the first
Not at all.
the one on the
Oh,
train was
the
fantastic.
first one is a classic.
Before we stray, I wanted to hit the other halftime show because listen, there was no vitriol hate from me.
Nope.
They want to do another show?
Correct.
Fine.
Right.
Now, it started off a disaster in the first place because Twitter was supposed to broadcast it.
Right.
At the half hour before, they decided not to,
Yeah.
and they had to scramble to have YouTube show it.
Right.
Okay. I don't know who this country artist was.
Bradley Gilbert, who did the guitar
yeah.
national anthem. Like
No,
Jimi Hendrix.
No.
He was the first one, so he
it was a
he-
country.
he killed it on that national anthem. on
I
the
didn't see
guitar.
that.
That was
I only
that was
saw
Jimi
The
Hendrix
performances.
at his best. But then after that,
So there was a country artist,
Dropped
and
off
Jon
the cliff.
Stewart was playing it with the words underneath.
Right.
And I think he wrote this song specifically for this halftime show
mm,
because I wish maybe I'll pull it up and put the clip up. While I can't copyright, but anyway,
ba-bum.
all I want to do is drive my truck, feed my dog, and not get canceled by any. I mean, it was just that
Yeah,
it was so stupid,
Yeah.
so
By,
stupid.
and by the way, they had an agenda, and see, and I was like, well, why are you any better than somebody
Nobody's
who has an agenda?
Yeah, nobody's any better.
Correct. So if I'm going to do country after, I want to get 4 or 5, mostly well-known country artists, and I just want them to listen. They started off with the national anthem on the guitar, and then after that, you just had to go Why did you have to make the left?
But the best part of it, the best part, when Kid Rock came out and did "Ba With a Ba,"
Right.
he was fucking lip syncing
Yeah.
to the point. I need that.
Maybe he didn't remember the lyrics.
Let's say this is my microphone.
Right.
The microphone is down by his waist, and they're singing. Now listen, artists do it.
Right.
I'm not,
Oh, we know. Right.
but if you're going to do it,
Do it right, baby.
do it right.
Right.
Because he looked foolish.
Correct.
That's all I got to say.
By the way, as much as I thought the Bad Bunny thing was not well done, they tried. I think there was so many, and maybe you have a vision of things. Like maybe it's like a movie where you go, "Oh, this is my vision," and you show it, and you go,
I think there were too many moving parts.
"Well, again, you pull that camera back, and you can catch all those moving parts." But he was trying to go for the storyline, which
Yes. And did you know they actually married a couple?
yes, they did,
I thought that was fucking cool, too.
and the symbolism of giving his Grammy Award to his younger son,
Yes,
which I thought was
fucking awesome.
was great. It made my hair stand up. It was like I've lived the dream, and now because it was him dressed the same way he was when he was a kid in front of the TV with his parents, and I was like, that was very well done.
Listen, do I know many of his songs? No, I think I know one that was really famous. The first song he did, I knew that one.
Right.
After that, I didn't know anything.
Right.
But you can't deny his success.
No, I mean he's got a following.
He's the number one artist this year. Won the Grammy Album of the Year. I mean, NFL had a purpose.
Correct.
And
they had an agenda, actually, and not that I would put a bet on that one, but they were more successful in their agenda than the other show. You think
my God, yeah.
And you would think, and then they made it all about the Charlie Kirk thing. And listen, are you just trying to do a show? Because that's not representative of the country that I love.
Right. Now, can we without getting political.
And by the way, I have a great trivia after this.
Okay. Can we
blow your mind?
The whole Charlie Kirk thing? Listen, I think we briefly touched upon this.
We did.
No one deserves to die.
No.
Now, for you all you conspiracy theorists, there are people who don't think he's dead, that it was okay, that's you over there.
I didn't say that.
However, he was not a nice dude.
Well, he had his beliefs.
But he went about it in a shitty way. You could have your beliefs and stand behind them, but he really did not go about it in the best way. And without getting.
Well, I have to go into this trivia because it's driving me nuts.
Okay, before you forget. But I do have other Super Bowl stuff.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So, do you remember what Super Bowl halftimes were before 1992?
Marching bands?
Right. So, and I guess you already know this then.
No.
Who made Super Bowl halftime what it is today?
Oh, I don't know. Who was the first? Who was it?
No, they were on this trajectory where they were just doing marching bands.
Right. So who was the first artist?
In Living Color in 1992 decided, you know what? During the Super Bowl halftime, we're going to put on our own little show. On a different channel, we'll do a countdown clock so people can get back to the game.
I don't remember that.
They did a whole halftime show. After that, NFL probably went, "Oh, that's what we should be doing." Enter Michael Jackson. And then from there on, so halftime shows would have probably not been what it is had it not been
Living Color was a fucking good show.
Incredible.
Now, my favorite halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
Could you move that wire out of the table there, the crack, the white one, just so it doesn't get pinched? There we go.
Saving lives.
Yeah. And let's just make sure we're still getting audio. My favorite halftime show of all time.
Okay.
And I think this is what halftime shows.
By the way, I wonder if it's the same.
I don't know, but this is what I think halftime shows should be.
Okay.
It was the year Aerosmith, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige. I mean, it was a conglomeration of different styles of artists.
Being married together.
Whole singing fucking you had
Britney,
NSYNC, and Aerosmith singing "Walk This Way." Each of them taking a part
and doing their own thing with it in a rock way. You're
And to
right.
see Steven Tyler
Yeah.
vibing with Britney Spears, and then the best, but Justin and Britney
Yeah.
trading off vocals. This is after they broke up and everything.
Yeah.
That's what a halftime show should be.
That was excellent.
Now, I'm not saying I didn't like Lady Gaga. Love Lady Gaga.
Right.
I like J-Lo. I thought
Right.
hers was great. But I think we need to bring in.
Oh, listen, you do a hybrid like that, you can't lose because you can put. And listen, now you can do. Listen, there are plenty of crossovers with country, rap, and rock
Yeah.
at the same time.
All right,
You-
one other Super Bowl thing.
Okay.
You know, you get to see so many different things on Instagram and stuff.
Right.
Apparently, Kevin James was filming a movie.
Mhm.
There's a guy with Kevin James was in a tux with flowers, sitting all by himself. No one's sitting next to him
Right.
and crying. And then the guy is like, he goes, Kevin James is crying behind me. But then we realized other people were doing it from different angles. They were filming a movie,
Oh, okay.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
So on a whole, I enjoy the whole day. Friends, food,
Always.
that party's awesome.
Always.
The dollar betting
Yes.
I thought was fun. I lost my shirt this year, but well, actually, when I got home, I had 6 more singles in my pocket that I was, and I know Carl's not going to believe me, but
No, of course not.
I would have bet it.
Right. I
wasn't giving up those fucking chocolates that I won either. By the way, they were good.
Yeah, I got my chocolates. I got $8.50 on the boxes.
Look at
there.
you.
Lost 50 at the barber shop. Got $8.50. Do the math. Still a loser.
Loser. So to wrap up the Super Bowl, shout out to Mrs. D, Mrs. Big D, and Mr. Big D
Oh,
for
fantastic.
one of my favorite parties of the year. You always knock it out of the park. I started watching a new show
Okay.
on ABC, so it's a network show.
Okay.
Patrick Dempsey
Oh, Patrick
and
Dempsey.
Christopher.
Is it the
Memory?
Is it like an accountant kind of thing where he's an assassin?
He's a hitman.
Okay. Yeah.
The show is called Memory of a Killer.
Right. He was on Kelly and Mark.
Christopher from The Sopranos, Michael Imperioli is his boss. He's a
Right.
chef for a restaurant.
Mm.
But the twist in the show is he's a hitman. He has a brother who is suffering from Alzheimer's, and he takes care of him.
Right.
He's starting to show symptoms of the Alzheimer's.
Oh, that is a good twist.
Fucking
By the
great
way,
idea.
they didn't really push on that point.
Well, the title
I
is
guess-
Memory of a Killer.
But they were on Kelly and Mark, and he didn't really pull that little
didn't?
piece out.
Oh.
And now that you're telling me, going, well, that makes it all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world.
Yeah, and it's so already I've only finished episode 1, and there's things happening that he thought he put his gun in the safe, but then it's in the refrigerator the next morning, and then he goes and opens the safe and it's not there. It's in the, but they show us
so good.
they show us him putting it in the safe, so we're seeing what he
seeing-
thinks he's seeing.
Oh,
And then in the morning-
so well done. Am I gonna have? To
And he had a
start
one night
watching?
stand, and the woman goes, "Is there any water?" He goes, "Yeah, in the fridge." And she opens the fridge, and there's a gun, and then she runs out.
So good, and he does all his because he's a big race car fanatic, Formula One.
Oh, he did all his own
He
driving.
did all his own driving.
He drives a
in the parking-
Porsche.
in that parking deck.
Oh yeah,
That's a Porsche, as they say in Europe. For anybody who's listening in Europe, it's a Porsche saloon.
Oh.
So anything that we call a hatchback station wagon or something that they call a saloon,
And-
and he was driving it like he.
yeah.
owned it.
It was very good driving, and I want to say this. And listen, and you can all call me whatever you want. He is still a good-looking fucking
Oh,
man.
he aged well.
He aged.
He's
I mean,
aging well. He's starting to look better. He's starting to look better.
he looks good with gray hair. I'll say that.
Again, I may consider him for my life story.
It's only one guy, man.
Jeff Goldblum. We love
Jeff
you.
Gold- Oh, speaking of Jeff Goldblum.
Do not shit on
No. I love
Oh,
Goldblum.
oh,
No. And this is a Howard Stern story. So Gary Dell'Abate, his producer,
Right.
is a Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame voter.
Okay.
So they get invited to a dinner every year, I think, which is the night before the ceremonies.
Okay.
And at his table this year was Paul Stanley.
Who?
Listen to this eclectic. Wait, Gary Dell'Abate and his wife,
Okay.
Paul Stanley and his wife, Weird Al Yankovic, and his wife. And Howard was making fun of Gary. He goes, "You think like Weird Al's going, oh, what the fuck? I'm with Gary Delabate." And now Paul is a fan of the shit. He's a fan. They're all in good graces now with Howard Stern.
Right.
It's a cool table to be at. But Gary's the producer. I mean, listen, you're the producer for the Howard Stern show. I think you're in pretty rarefied air anyway.
Correct.
For that. So
Right. But nice diversity in there. Where you can talk about all kinds of things.
And that is the second year in a row that those people were sitting together.
Wow.
So I guess
They must have hit it off and had some chemistry.
there are people who like keep track of the tables and say, well, that table worked out, so let's keep it for next year.
Right. Or maybe they said something and said, listen.
I wonder if Paul like sitting with fucking Gary again.
No,
But that's what Howard was saying.
Paul, and this is my belief. You know them better than I do on some level. I don't see Paul saying that. I see Paul being very down to earth. Like I see Gene saying that. I don't see Paul saying that. I see Paul going, hey, these guys were nice. And I can see the wife going, yeah, we were talking about it. And I was talking to his wife. Gene, he'll be like, oh, that guy was such a dildo.
Did we mention that? Yeah, I think we talked about it. I sent you the Nick Simmons and Evan Stanley video.
Oh yeah, that's Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, Simon.
Yeah. In their own way.
The harmonies that those guys do, man. And I wish I could put it up here, but I can't because of copyright shit.
And they act, their personalities mimic their fathers.
Yes.
Because Nick's in the back being goofy, like saying weird stuff, and and
it's funny. I see in Evan all of Paul's mannerisms. Or it's not even like I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I guess it's his DNA. It's in his DNA.
Sure.
And they did it. Paul or Gene did not help them in any way.
That's great. And I'm sure they didn't listen. You want to ask questions, I need this little piece of information. It's like my son. I only need to know this much and then I'll figure out the rest of it. But sometimes you need this much and then they just do their own thing because they want to do their own thing.
And ironically, Nick Simmons had his own. He's put out 4 albums with his band, which I forget the name. It's a weird fucking name.
Right.
And Evan Stanley had another band. Don't remember that name. That shows you how memorable it was. But so they did do their separate things for a while, and they figured out, hey,
we could do this together. Or maybe they tried it and said it does work, which it does. I felt it does work.
Oh, their voices sound just like Paul and Gene together. It's weird.
Version, so wonderful.
It is weird. I mean,
it would have been nice to see the Beatles kids try to do that, but I think they were so big, and and there was so much history.
I saw an interview with Ringo, a recent interview, and he talked about no matter how much dissension there was between them, when they said go,
they go.
It was all forgotten.
They were artists, true artists that way.
Right.
Where you could say, put down the back burner, we're just going to do our thing.
Who do you think Ringo said was the workaholic?
I'm going to say it was Paul.
Correct. And he said if him and John were in charge of the band, they never get anything done.
Now, George Harrison was very introspective. He was always thinking, but he, Paul and John were the lead, so he would throw his stuff out. George would be sitting there watching Eric Clapton. Listen, and George would go, "Listen, there's no way I could play that part, but Eric Clapton can do it, and let's bring him in." He was that kind of guy. I was like,
right,
and everybody were like, "Yeah, bring Eric in," and he came in to do. I'm like, listen, you have to be incredibly humble when you're at that level to say, "Listen, I can't." But Kiss did it also. Didn't Gene write Cold Gin and he went, "There's no way."
No, other way around. Ace wrote it.
Ace wrote it and he said
no. And Gene sung it. Yeah.
Correct. He said there was no way I could.
They worked very. Paul and Gene actually were so Rock and Roll All Night. Again, I'm gonna put up Kiss Nerd Alert flashing here. Rock and Roll All Night was a combination of a partial song that Paul wrote.
Okay.
And Paul had wrote the chorus, "I Want to Rock and Roll," and Gene had wrote a song called "Drive Me Wild," and they brought it and said, "Well, I have this," and that's how that song was born. Yeah.
Wow. So cool.
Will you be watching Fresh Friday Festival Friday?
I will.
Yes, I'll be watching as well.
Okay.
I showed you the video that
Mhm.
I'm very proud of that one.
Oh, that's very good.
I think the lip syncing thing is gonna be the end of me because now
Best $20 ever.
correct, but now I'm doing a collaboration with Alice Tanner,
Okay.
Tim Peggs, and we worked out what we want. It's a duet.
Mhm.
It's going to be a rock theme song. I'll play the song after we
Okay.
finish this one. Now, in order to do that video properly, I need to generate a clip of Dick singing the whole song,
Okay.
just so I have him
Because you have to
singing
do the editing and splice them in.
a picture of her singing the whole song,
That's a lot of work.
and a dual shot of them because there's parts where they sing together,
Wow.
and then I'm going to have to splice all three together.
I'm in the studio. I won't be out for another week.
Well, that's also $60 right there.
Because, but well worth it.
Listen, and as that technology gets better, because this is it's called wave speed.
Mm.
If you want to send me some free credits for me doing the commercial for you,
T-shirt.
Mhm.
Or a T-shirt.
Or a T-shirt, I'll take a T-shirt.
Take a T-shirt.
Hey, listen, thank you, my brother.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you guys for spending your time with us. Please check out the merch shop. We have Dick Buttons mugs, we have Fritzy File mugs, and we have Vincenzo mugs.
All right.
Represent. We will see you next week.
Go.
Oh, holy shit. I apologize. Is there anything you'd like to say before we leave?
Well, I'm not sure that I do. Go, Fritzy, get her out of the box or go home.
Thank you, everybody. I
Thank you.
apologize for forgetting that. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Okay, that's what you have to.
Oh. Season 5, bitches. Better buckle up.
Yeah, he's back again. Let the madness roll. Dick Buttons on the mic with a heart and soul. Rants that roar, reviews that bite. He's firing off truth like a spark in the night. Welcome to the world according to Dick. Season 5 is